So I was on the internet recently and I came across a video by Mini Munch about how he made Fortnite using Grok, Gemini and ChatGPT, and I thought to myself, why don't I use AI to try and create one of my favourite games of all time, Rainbow Six Siege? So I put this prompt into ChatGPT to try and give me a prompt to be able to like program the game per se, and it came up with this. It's called Tactical Breach, and it had, you can shoot through barriers, you can actually place charges on walls, and you can drone. And I was like so surprised by this, so I wanted to see if it could make Overwatch. I wanted it to be more like you could select a hero, it wasn't just one. Because that was the thing that was going wrong with the Rainbow Six one, is that you had one person, right? You couldn't change. So it said it's going to make a DPS hero, a tank hero, and a support hero. Now my estimation is that I think it's going to fuck up. I don't think it's going to be able to do 3 different roles in an HTML game. I'm not confident on it. It's finally spat something out. It's called Overclash. Pick one of 3 heroes from the start screen and capture point while 3 defenders trying to stop you. Vex is DPS with 200 HP. E has a dash and Q doubles fire rate for 6 seconds. Bulwark is the tank, close range scattergun 450 HP, and then Mender is a support. I mean, I want to just try this out. The UI looks nice as well. Obviously, I'm going to play the tank, but let's see how this works. Wait, I have a barrier. Does the barrier collision work? Oh, okay, they just don't shoot me while the barrier's up. I guess that makes sense. It's also really loud for some reason. Right, let's see what Shockwave does. It's like a stun. What is this? Okay, so they respawn. And I'm capping point now. It gets contested too. This is surprisingly good. It's like actually playable. The AIs will come to point like to contest it. Right, let's check out Vex. Maybe I'll actually cap this time. So the gun is the same. Kills people a lot faster though. Okay, the ult actually works as well. And I won. The game is like surprisingly polished. What it is anyway, it's just a prompt at the end of the day. Like, I'm kind of scared. I'm going to ask Claude to smoothen some things out, maybe add a few more textures and we'll see where it goes from there. So it's made a few changes. So apparently there's richer textures, bumped up to 512 pixels. Holy. There's a building on the point. And they all have distinct guns with reload animations. So from the way it looks, I mean, the guns look a little bit different now. There's a reload animation, and there's also a building on point. I want to see if I can ask ChatGPT maybe to come up with some textures that could be imported onto here, because I don't think Claude is the best at image generation. So you guys can read all of this if you really want, but I'm not going to fucking do it. I'm basically treating this guy like Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus, and I'm trying to feed him images in order for him to make a map that's more textured and not just like a training ground. Because I wanted this to feel a bit more like Overwatch. It's giving it an Ilios palette and a payload instead of a stagnant point. Enemies have head hitboxes, which was something that was just not included before, and real guns, so they don't just shoot out of their penis or whatever they were doing before. We give them some new abilities. Let's play Vex. Oh shit, okay, no, this is actually like, the payload moves. Enemies are a bit more in depth. The only thing is they don't move anymore, like they'll just kind of respawn on the payload. It's just stuck on 99. Okay, there you go. Payload delivered, the plaza is yours. I mean, the healer's gun looks far better now. It is just still like barren textures a little bit, but it has a reload animation. And the enemies just don't move anymore. And they can shoot through the payload. The payload has like no hitbox. I can also shoot through the payload as well. Let's check out the leap ability. It kind of reminds me of the Overwatch beta. I don't know if you guys seen that when it first came out, but like, it looked quite reminiscent of this. So I felt like putting Claude to the test here, and I wanted to see if ChatGPT could make Overwatch any better than Claude has. So I'm going to give it the exact same prompt and the same kind of changes and see what it spits out. Right, let's now ask ChatGPT for the exact same prompt. So after 32 minutes, it could not make the game. So I asked it to give me a prompt that will work, because I was using the same one that was the Claude one, and obviously it doesn't like that. So I've now said give me a prompt that will work, and let's see if it's gonna do it properly this time. Every time I try and do it, ChatGPT just hates it. It says the access is blocked. So it's giving me the raw code, and I've now had to go back to Claude to say, can you run the code that ChatGPT has made? So this is technically ChatGPT's game, I think, on a technicality, but we'll just have to see, because I don't know. Right, it's come up with something now. at the very least. I guess I'm just gonna download it and play it. This just looks like a fucking, like a web page. It doesn't look like anything interesting. I'm clicking W and it's making me go backwards, and S is to go forwards. Look, I shit you not, W is backwards and S is forwards. What? So I can still shoot. I'm taking damage from something. Oh. What the my dash ability just put me through the wall. Dash just puts me back in this one spot outside the map. That does not seem OP at all. It's doing a lot of damage. Are these guys just 2D sprites and they're not even 3D? Oh wow, they actually are just 2D. It puts the barrier behind me whenever I do it. It like is kind of the right game, but not really. I'm also tripping out at the fact I have to click fucking W to go backwards. Wait, the healer actually has like... These look better than the Claude one. The projectiles. Do they have a fall off? They don't. They can just go on forever. I don't know why these guys spawn on top of each other. Okay, they're not 2D sprites. They're just programmed to always be looking at me. I mean, it has the contested thing, right? And it does heal. But it looks so bad in comparison to the Claude one. That's really underwhelming as well. So it's pretty obvious who the winner was here. Claude absolutely swept the floor with ChatGPT, and even ChatGPT couldn't run its own code. So if you want to use an AI to make a game, I'd recommend Claude. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, all that bullshit. I might make this a new series of trying to make games with AI, just like fucking around basically. But yeah, that's been me anyway, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.